Hello, I'm going to present a short story in front of you, which is basically a conversation between a child and Mata Rukmini. And the topic is Rukmini Ma, do you ever envy Radha ji? So the story starts with a child asking a question to Mata Rukmini, which is, Hey Rukmini Ma, may I ask you something? Weren't you ever jealous of Radha? You are Krishna's wife, his queen. Yet the world dances to the name of Radha Krishna. Doesn't it hurt you? Doesn't it burn? And gently brushing aside a lock of her hair from her forehead, like a mother, Mata Rukmani answered her question. O child, you speak from the ache of your time. You see, your generation is taught to love with hands clenched, and I was taught to love with palms open. Radha wasn't a threat to me. She was the part of Krishna that reminded the world what madness in devotion looks like. Where I walked beside him in Dwarka's palace, she danced with him under the moonlight in Vrindavan. And both are divine, equally and completely. Let me tell you a story from Madhav's perspective, what he told me, not the one you will find in any book. So one afternoon, the gopis were playing a game that who could tie Krishna to a tree with their love. Each one of them believed they had the strongest bond. They tried one after the other. Silk threads, flower garlands, bangles, and what not all fell apart. Krishna just smiles free as ever. And further, Mata Rukmani said, Then a quiet gopi, not the loudest, not the closest, walked to him, held his hand, and said, I won't tie you, but I'll sit here till you choose not to leave. And Krishna, the one who danced through rules and slipped through fingers, he sat down beside her all day without a word, without a nod. Later that evening, he whispered to her, You're not the only one who didn't try to own me, but you are also who tries to accept me as the way I am. So I gave myself to you willingly. Rukmani looks at her again, voice calm but unshakable. She said, Possessiveness is not love, it's a shadow of fear. Fear of being replaced, fear of not being enough. But true love does not shiver at the presence of another. It celebrates every name that made him who he is. You see, Krishna didn't belong to me or to Radha. He belonged to every eye that saw him with love. And none of us were less because someone else loved him too. Today, people fight over attention, cry over seen but not replied, count minutes and measure loyalty through apps. But love, true love is not measured in notifications. It's measured in how softly you can hold someone without squeezing their wings. We often confuse control with care and surveillance with intimacy. But love is like little Krishna playing in your backyard. He doesn't bloom under pressure. He blooms in your trust, in space, and in freedom. The more you chase him, the more he hides. But the moment you sit still with love and open palms, he comes running to you, laughing straight into your arms. So, no, my dear, I was never jealous of Radha because I never saw love as a war to win. It's not a trophy, it's not a temple where Radha sings and I pray. And Krishna, he just smiles, for in that moment we both loved without wanting to keep him. And now the child was tearing apart and she just hugged Maa Rukmini. And that's all about it.